6 rebounds. I don't know how many points in the second half.
All right, Dave Hilliard, we're back at the Convo. We have a joyous Dave Brown joining us here on Press Row. Dave, we just got done telling you you only had 3 players score, but if that's what it takes to win, so be it.
Whatever it takes to get 2 more days with our seniors. We had 3 guys score, but I think everybody that stepped on the floor,
bingo,
helped out.
Yes.
Cohen Fink had 0 points, but he also held
I love the way he defended the post.
Yeah, he also held the Nicholas kid, who's a really good player, averaging 15 a game.
Right.
What do you have, 4 or 6 points?
He had 4.
Yeah.
He had 4.
Yeah, and that's because he's tough as nails. And he was huge for us tonight. And we knew he would bang down low with him. So.
Well, I call Wesley Armstead the glue for your team. And again, he didn't score, but he didn't
score either.
But
but he played great defense.
Yes,
their second leading scorer was the Jaleel Callaway.
Yeah.
And what did he have? 4 or 6 points.
Yeah.
So, they did a really good job defensively. And that's what's great about our guys. They buy into their roles. And, Wesley's made big shots throughout the entire tournament. We probably wouldn't be here right now if it weren't for Wesley Armstead.
Right.
Scoring the basketball. And then tonight he was able to still impact the game, so well, just playing great defense, being solid. I mean, you can tell how much time those guys put in the weight room. They were banging with them, down on the block, and, they were banging right into them, and they just bounced right off. I mean, that's a testament to how hard those guys work.
Well, and we got to know, what'd you tell Jordan Watson to do at halftime?
What'd you tell anybody to do at halftime? That was 2 different teams.
Yeah, we just told them, at halftime, we made a couple adjustments. We went from our token man-to-man just to a half-court man. Coach Ford always used to tell me, when I play, you got to be able to dance fast. You got to be able to dance slow. So you want to win in a big level. You got to be able to play half-court defense. And our guys proved that they could sit down and guard in the half court tonight.
I thought they gained a lot of confidence offensively by just going to the basket instead of away from the basket.
Yeah, that was another thing too. I felt like in the first half, you can't simulate their athleticism in practice.
Exactly.
So, we were changing our shots a lot instead of just going up to the rim to finish. We just told them, hey, take it strong to the hoop. If they block you, most likely you're going to get fouled or it's going to go out of bounds.
Right.
And we're going to be able to run a baseline out of bounds. So just don't change your shot and attack the rim hard. And, I think they did a great job of that. And, we're just, blessed again to get 2 more days to with our seniors.
Dave, you do such a great job of complimenting your players and everything, but Mike and I, we really want to compliment you on how you coached your team tonight, because you found a way to convince your kids who were not playing very well at halftime to come up with an effort to get a chance just to win the game.
Yep.
And boys, funny things happen in the tournament.
Yeah.
Wow. We're sitting here right on the direct angle to see Bob shoot that shot, and it takes off, and I'm thinking no good.
Yeah.
And then it banks in.
I'm just thinking it's got to bank in.
Yeah.
Is that how you drew it up? I mean, is that kind of what you wanted? Not the bank, but I'm saying
just get the ball in his hands with a chance to get a shot off. And Coach Cox actually drew that play up. He's a great assistant. We wouldn't be where we are without him, and the Magnus twins and Tom and Coach Miller. I mean, he's been to the regional 5 or 6 times, and he came down and talked to us at halftime.
There he is. Hey, we need to hear about this play you drew up for Alex Bob at the end.
Oh, geez, listen. I told Coach Brown I had to try to make up for that back door I tried to call there.
I tell you, that was a great play. You just didn't quite execute it. That really was, because you had Bob on the back.
Yeah, they were denying Bob, and we didn't think they'd pressure Cohen Fink. A lot of teams play off of Cohen. We thought, man, he's got some room to throw the pass.
Yep.
The kid just made a great play. I mean, they're really athletic. He just made a great play, but
that was a great play. I mean, you had that one too. You very well could execute that
listen,
one,
we always say great players make great plays.
Yep.
I mean, when you put the ball in the hands of your best player, and he does great things. He's done great things for us all year.
Well, I'll tell you guys, if you're in the second game, the video is already up on YRPtv, the YouTube, so you can see it on there. You can watch the play at the end if you want to, or you can watch any part of the game, but it's up there now. And we will be here again Saturday, and I will make sure that I see you before the game.
Yeah, give me that handshake. That'll be 6 in a row, right?
that'll be 8 times. It'll be 8 times, and every time I've shook your hand before the game, it's been a W. So I'm going to shake your hand Saturday afternoon before the game starts.
Sounds good.
Got to keep it going.
Yep.
Huh? got to stick. You don't mess with the streak, isn't that right? So,
That's
yes,
right.
sir.
hey, congratulations, both you guys. Just an unbelievable game. One of the most fun times I ever had broadcasting. Appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you guys.
Can we just shout out our community? They were great tonight. They filled the CONVO. They were like a 6-man tonight. So our community, how great are they?
We don't think they sat down from about the 4-minute mark of the third quarter, and because they felt they were making a difference, and they were. So.
We couldn't do it without our great community. It's just been extra special. One last thing. The Panthers are coming back to the CONVO.
Yes, sir. We'll see you Saturday. Dave Brown, a very happy man. We appreciate Dave stopping by and talking with us. And we'll wrap this up. We'll be ready for the second game here shortly. Dave Hilliard, Mike Snively, live from the CONVO in Athens.
Tougher teams win, mentally and physically. We got to be down in. Everybody at this level now, guess what? It's good. You know, you got to bring it every possession. Tougher team wins. More importantly, guys, you just got to come out and play. Hey, stick together as one. Let's come get these guys. Done a hell of a job. You've got 2 quarters right here. The first 3 minutes are going to dictate a hell of a lot what's going to go on right now. But you know what? Stay together. Stay together as a team. Let's go. Here we go. Green Palace, boys. You got yourself back in it. It's a hell of a team win.
Yes, I'm getting hyped up. Oh, you're hyped up. Yes, I'm getting hyped up. Keep it rocking till I get to the top. Let's go. Keep it rocking till I get to the top. Can't stop, won't stop, and I never will. I keep it rocking till I get to the top. I keep it rocking till I get to the top. Let's go. I keep it rocking till I get to the top. Can't stop, won't stop, and I never will. I keep it rocking till I get to the top. I keep it rocking till I get to the top. That's right. I keep it rocking till I get to the top. Can't stop, won't stop, and I never will. I never will. I never will. That's right. I never will. Can't stop, won't stop, and I never will. I keep it rocking till I get to the top. I keep it rocking till I get to the top. That's right. I keep it rocking till I get to the top. Can't stop, won't stop, and I never will. Work hard till I get to the top.
AVC Sports presents high school basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Patriots Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Doan Ford, WB Green Insurance, West 40 Auto Sales, Patriot Stainless and Welding, and Shriver's Pharmacy.
Well, we're back for our second contest of the night as we've got another MVL team in action as the Tri-Valley Scotties take on the Warren Warriors. As in the first game, a trip to the regional final is on the line Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock, and they're going to be playing the Maysville Panthers. Tri-Valley enters this game with a 22-4 record. They've won their last 6 games, while Warren has a 22-3 record and has won their last 12 in a row. And again, our sponsors for tonight's broadcast, we got Doan Ford, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Custom Vehicles of Zanesville, Patriot Stainless and Welding, WB Green Insurance, West 40 Auto Sales, and Shriver's Pharmacy, all sponsors of tonight's game. And the winner of this one tonight will take on the Maysville Panthers. Mike Snively and I were still trying to regroup after that one, but Mike, what a great game, but now can this one live up to that one?
I don't know how it could, Dave, but my goodness, I think this is a very intriguing matchup here. Tri-Valley trying to get over that hump. They came down here last year, didn't play so well, you know,
right.
Similar to Maysville.
Exactly.
Similar to Maysville. Come down here, didn't play very well. This year's their second year in a row. And it took Maysville, almost a whole half to get adjusted. This time, Tri-Valley, who's came down and practiced here, they're going to play a team that's already played here twice.
Right.
The Warren Warriors, who they're a mainstay here in the regional. Warren just right down the road. They play their 2 district games here. This is a fantastic matchup between 2 really good coaches with Blaine Maddox and Todd McLaughlin. And I think this is going to be maybe not as good as the last one, but this has the elements to be fantastic.
Well, 3 players for each team. Again, I really should say 4 for Tri-Valley, but Warren's got Trent Taylor, a 6'7 senior, averaging 16 points a game, and he was first team All-Southeast District. Julian Stadelman, a 6-foot junior, 18.8 points per game. They do most of the damage, and he was a first team All-Southeast District player as well. And Jacob Seeley, a 5'10 junior, he was honorable mention in the Southeast District. Over for Tri-Valley, Terrell Darden, their leader, a senior, first team All-East District, 13.6 points per game. Noah Nichols, second team, he's at 12 points a game, 7.5 rebounds. Noah Nichols will probably be the best athlete on this floor tonight.
No doubt. And another thing I wanted to mention, Dave, is one very common opponent, New Lexington.
Yes.
And New Lexington, who would have been the third MVL team. It could have been New Lexington versus Tri-Valley, but New Lexington couldn't hold on. Warren beat New Lex in the last game in the district final here at the CONVO, beat them in overtime, and now we're going to have Tri-Valley and Warren instead.
And then you got Tri-Valley, who one of their loss that really dumped them into a tie for the MVL Big School Division was to New Lex.
At home.
So, you know, there's lots of little factors that are going on in this game. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this all shakes down because, as we said, it's one of those where, you know, the teams are going to be pretty similar. I mean, they've got a nice guard, they've got a nice big. So does Tri-Valley. So we're going to see it's a really good matchup, and it'll be interesting to see how it all works out here. I'm just going through the starting lineup here for each team. As I was saying there, Stadelman, he's been a very good player for Warren, and he's a junior, excuse me. But Trent Taylor, their big guy, he's 6'7", he's a senior. So, but again, Tri-Valley has played a really tough non-league schedule.
They really
played
have.
A lot of Columbus schools, and they have the physicality to handle somebody that's 6'7" inside because they are so athletic. They got guys that can just get up off the floor quickly. And I think, you know, I think it's going to be really tough for Warren to adjust to the athleticism that Tri-Valley brings to the table.
Well, I really think Saturday night, Tri-Valley beat a pretty good East Liverpool team handily up at Claymont in their district finals. And they got scoring from everybody. All the starters contributed big-time points, big-time rebounds, and they were really good on the defensive end as well.
Well, for the visiting team on the scoreboard tonight, the Tri-Valley Scotties, coming in here at 22-4, they're going to start a 6'3" junior and Max Lyle, also the quarterback on the football team. 6'3" senior Terrell Darden, 6'4" senior Eric Neal, 6'3" junior Noah Nichols, and 6'3" junior Keaton Hahn. And I'm telling you, they put four really good athletes out on the court at the same time.
No doubt about it, Dave. And when they decide they're going to lock you down defensively, they do it.
That's what they've been. That's what's really got them. That's fueled their tournament run here as well. Over for Warren, the home team on the scoreboard tonight, they'll start a 6-foot junior in Julian Stadelman, a 6'7" senior in Trent Taylor, a junior center in Chase Lapardis, a 5'10" junior in Jacob Seeley, and a 6-foot senior Connor Berry rounds out the starting lineup for the Warren Warriors tonight. As Mike pointed out, a very well-coached team. Blaine Maddox, the head coach for Warren, and Todd McLaughlin is the Tri-Valley coach. Really appreciate Coach McLaughlin. He's been super to work with. As this is my third or fourth game I've done for Tri-Valley this year. He's always easy to work with. He's always got stats for us to use for our broadcast. We appreciate Coach McLaughlin immensely. But again, I think you give a little bit of an advantage to Warren because this is their third game on this floor.
Third game on this floor, and they are probably a half hour from Athens.
Right.
So Tri-Valley, and we mentioned this in the earlier broadcast, Tri-Valley and Maysville had to travel down some country roads, so to speak, to get here. And Route 13 was closed due to a dump truck accident, so a lot of people got rerouted. In fact, Jared Cox told me that one of the buses got a police escort through that where the road was closed. So I thought that was pretty neat.
Well, that's what you're going to need sometimes on these roads down around in here, Mike. I mean, Eastern Ohio is not made for the most conducive travel on the highways.
No.
So,
John Denver, I believe, didn't say country roads taking home,
so.
Southeast Ohio.
Well, the winner of this game will take on the Maysville Panthers Saturday afternoon, 4 o'clock here at the CONVO for a regional championship. And that game, the winner goes on and plays in Dayton at UD Arena at the Final Four. So,
and that game is at the semifinals on Saturday at, what would we say, 2 o'clock? I got it right here.
Okay, you got the bracket.
That game would be 2 o'clock on Saturday. So Maysville and the winner of this game will play Saturday at 2 o'clock against the winner from the Bowling Green Regional, which includes Toledo Central Catholic, Rocky River Lutheran East, Shelby, and Lima Shawnee. So we're that far.
But the next game would be 4 o'clock this Saturday.
Correct. So
you're thinking on down the road to the state tournament. So.
Absolutely.
And our crack video man and producer of all things, Brett Klein, says we are following the Maysville Panthers as long as they keep winning.
As long as they go.
With video, he said. The video will also be a part of it. So.
Yeah, tape delayed as well.
Tape delayed again. Rodney Nichols from Hillsboro, Ohio. He'll be throwing the ball up at jump center here. One of the officials in tonight's contest I've known for quite a long time, as he's from my old stomping grounds, Mike Snively, Rodney Nichols.
Hillsboro?
Right here, the guy's going to throw the ball up here and start this game. Noah Nichols is going to jump center against Trent Taylor, and it's going to put this regional semifinal underway. And the trick goes to Tri-Valley. Terrell Darden handling the basketball out front. Gets it over to Lyle. Lyle, quick dribble, now over to Hahn. Hahn pulls up, back to Lyle. They get it inside Neal. Neal spins into the lane. Spin move back to his left. Bank shot, no good. Rebound fought for by Nichols, but controlled by by Warren.
I like the aggressive approach there on that opening possession by Tri-Valley.
Nice little dribble action to get into their offense, and there's Hahn out being a nuisance on defense as Tri-Valley. There's also Nichols. They get in, throw the lob down deep to Taylor, and they kick it out for a three. It's no good. Nice box out by Eric Neal, and here comes Darden for the Scotties. No score, 7:15 to go in the first quarter. He stepped out of bounds. Nichols stepped out of bounds. Nice job there, Terrell Darden entering the ball to Nichols. Nichols had some space, but he stepped out of bounds to start his move.
Tri-Valley just trying to space him out, may have spaced him out just a little too much that time.
A little bit too far. Here comes Warren with their second possession of the basketball game. And again, Keaton Hahn out front. They run a little dribble action of their own. There goes Stadelman, and it's stolen away. They throw it ahead to Hahn. Hahn going to lay it up. He's contested, but he gets it up and in. Might have got fouled, but he'll take the two. Tri-Valley leads 2-0.
Excellent start for Tri-Valley here tonight.
0-0 Stadelman, a nice little pick and roll. They run with Taylor, and Taylor gets the layup, and that's how you run the pick and roll. Nice job there by Warren.
Well, I tell you what, Warren's run a couple good sets already.
Nice little set there. They run Neal, going to shoot three from the corner, and he's got it. Eric Neal gets in on the show, and he hits his first bucket of the game. That's all right. Hey, congratulations, Alex.
Alex Bob, man.
We thought the shot was off, but it banked.
Alex Bob come up to visit.
Congrats, man. Congrats. We'll see you Saturday. Tri-Valley puts the ball up on the backboard. Rebound off. It's 5-2. Tri-Valley here in the early going. Alex Bob just stopping by, talking to us briefly there. We appreciate him speaking with us there. Such a nice kid, and that was a really, Todd McLaughlin and I are on the same page. There is no way.
And they changed the call.
There's no way that ball was off Tri-Valley.
How about Alex Bob, though? Just walks up here in shorts and a T-shirt, probably didn't even shower, and just kind of says, hey, guys, how's it going? And walks out of here. Nobody's even mobbing him right now.
I know. Usually at Maysville games, he's got to sign autographs for a half hour after the game. Tri-Valley now on the attack. Lyle gets it in deep, dumps it over to Nichols. Nichols tries to get it up and over Lapardis, but he couldn't get it done. A little bit too far underneath the basket. And now Stadelman's going to travel with it.
Three turnovers for Warren.
Little bit nerves, a little bit, just speed of the game early here. Once everybody gets settled in, those kinds of turnovers disappear.
Yeah, they do. And we noticed that early, with Maysville.
Yep.
Interesting setup on the sidelines and baselines. You have the bricks colored in green here for Ohio University to signify the brick streets.
Lyle gets it into the front court. Hahn, little pick and roll there, back to Lyle. Lyle, a really good outside shooter, probably the best one for Tri-Valley. And there's another turnover. Devin Crane into the game. He and Darden a little bit too close to each other. Ball goes out of bounds. Another turnover for Tri-Valley. Little ragged here in the early going. It's 5-2 Tri-Valley, 5:14 to go in the first quarter. Stadelman brings the ball up to face the defensive pressure of Darden. Up at the elbow, nice move to the basket. Up strong left hand by Chase Lapardis.
And Lapardis was very strong on that move, goes up with the left hand, made it look easy.
Right through the contact, and that's what you want to do. And it's really hard to do any of that kind of trap against Tri-Valley because they see over everything and they find the open man, Max Lyle, and that's a good start for him as he hits his first look at a three, and it's 8-4 Scotties early in this one. Stadelman, he penetrates. They're going to say it's a foul before the shot, and it's going to go on number 5, Darden.
Darden saved 2 points there because the basket did go in, but the foul was called on the floor.
And that's the first foul of the game. Brady Kaufman comes into the game replacing Hahn. Tri-Valley plays 7 to 8 guys. A nice little screen-to-screener play, and that's going to be on Crane, and that's going to be shooting this time, I believe.
I believe you're right.
Taylor going to shoot 2 free throws.
So pretty good start here for Tri-Valley. Get off, hit 2 threes early in this game.
Well, it's good when you want Max Lyle to get off to a good start because he is your leading three-point shooter, and he's off to a good one. He hit his first look. He had trouble scoring down here last year in that regional semifinal game they played, so good for him to see the ball go through the net early. Taylor as well here, getting the free throw to go. When you're a scorer and you get to see that ball go through the net, Mike, it really helps your outlook on the game.
100%.
Second one no good, though, for Taylor, and here comes Tri-Valley on offense, leading 8-5. Out on the wing to Darden. Darden screened by Neal, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Eric Neal.
Yeah, Neal kind of didn't come fully set on the ball screen, rolled the Warren defender, and that was pretty much an easy call there.
I thought there was a little bit of embellishment there, but
second turnover for Tri-Valley. Warren with 3 turnovers here.
Pretty obvious call there on the illegal screen. Eric Neal's first foul. 3 fouls now on the Scotties. Stadelman looks to throw the lob, and it's a nice little back play to Taylor, and he catches it, lays it up and in. It's 8-7 now, Tri-Valley by 1. Into the front court now. They get it to Nichols. Nichols, Lyle thought about the 3. Crossover dribble, he gets into the lane. Wild shot, but there's a rebound by Eric Neal. And you know, Coach McLaughlin told me sometimes their best offense is just to get it up on the rim and go after it, and that
was almost a great pass there by Lyle too. Neal just over the backboard, off the backboard,
Stadelman, he traveled. Yes, he did. I agree with the official, young man. I thought you traveled on the initial move, but 10-7 now, Tri-Valley. Really like some of the things Warren's doing in their offensive sets.
I do too.
They're really running some nice stuff, getting some easy looks.
A lot of different activity out there offensively, and it's Tri-Valley struggling to keep up with that because there's screens coming from every angle and a variety of different screens, back screens, down screens, flare screens, ball screens.
Kaufman now being harassed. He gets it on the wing to Lyle. Nice little deflection there. Warren being active with defense. Darden's got it. Screen from Nichols, pick and roll, gets it to Nichols. Nichols tries to power it up, no good. Rebound off, still being fought for, and it comes off to Stadelman. Here comes Stadelman on the run. That's where he wants to be. A little floater in the lane, no good. Terrell Darden right there to disrupt the shot, but then the ball stolen back. Three ball on the way, and it's good from number 21, Jacob Seeley, and he ties this game at 10. Just a little hustle play there for Warren, creates some offense.
Pretty active game right now.
Lyle, he lets a 3 go, and it's no good. LaMonica in the game too for Tri-Valley right now. Really nice looking athlete from the sophomore class, and there's Nichols. He's making things happen defensively, dives, but saves it, but Warren still keeps the basketball. Stadelman's got it, being checked by Lyle. Trying to run a little action there with Taylor. Taylor going to roll to the bucket. LaMonica right there with him. They get it out on the wing, 3 ball on the way. That's 2 in a row if it goes, and it doesn't. Seeley had another good look.
Once again,
in and out that time.
Great box outs by Tri-Valley.
There's a nice penetration and kick out. Lyle, 3 ball, good. Max Lyle with his second 3 of the game. And that's how you get those easy ones, those easy threes, that penetration and kick out.
Absolutely.
That's how you get that. That's how you draw it up. 3 threes in the first quarter now for the Scotties. Stadelman now hands the ball off to Cressy. And there's Seeley's just hit the 3 and had another one just go in and out on him. And again, Tri-Valley picking up the defensive pressure. Stadelman going to let a 3 go. There's an offensive rebound. Taylor in there fighting. He gets it back, puts it up again. He's got 7 points in the quarter. Taylor fighting hard for offensive chances. Not enough Tri-Valley bodies down there to rebound that time. LaMonica that goes right off his foot. And that's over and back.
I thought they may have called a tip. Coach McLaughlin's asking, no, it was not tipped.
It was not. It just went right off LaMonica's foot.
Colin Anthony coming in.
Substitutions for Tri-Valley. Neal back in the game. Keaton Hahn back in the game. Warren's got Colin Anthony out there, number 3. He's going to inbound it here.
Pretty fast pace, Dave, first quarter.
13-12 Tri-Valley here in the first quarter. Pick and roll again. Taylor going to roll. Neal with him that time. Get it out on the wing. Nice bounce pass into deep. Another extra pass. Nice job. LaMonica off his feet.
Are they going to call that 2 shots? They are.
LaMonica is going to foul. That's going to be his first foul.
His first, team fourth.
4th on the team. Next foul is automatic. 2 shots.
2 shots.
A little tighter.
Cressy's going to shoot
Call
2
it a
free
little tighter,
throws.
yeah, a little tighter this game.
And the first free throw is up and short.
This will be Warren's 3rd and 4th free throw on the night.
13-12, Tri-Valley up 1 here with 1:02 to play in the first quarter. Second free throw now, Cressy looks at the rim, eyes it, second one goes. Tie game. 13 apiece here, 1:02 to go in the first quarter.
Cressy kind of 2 hands his free throws.
A little different free throw shot there. Lyle calling a set play here as he brings it up the floor. He's got it all the way over on the left side, high screen from Neal. And there's going to be a turnover. LaMonica couldn't get it to Hahn. There's a layup. Nice play there all the way to the rim by Cressy. And he lays it up and in and gives Warren a 15-13 lead here. 39 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hahn. Now LaMonica in the corner. Now Darden with the basketball up top. Neal trying to get it in there. That was good. Nice job there by Darden looking at Lyle because he had a much smaller player on him. He had Colin Anthony on him. And if Lyle gets it there down low, he's going to score.
May have telegraphed the pass a little bit, and
Just
that's
a
why.
little.
However, it was a foul on the Warriors.
15-13, Warren leads this one, 26.5 seconds to go till the end of this first quarter. Nice inbounds play. 3-ball rattles home in the corner by Keaton Hahn. And he gives Tri-Valley a 16-15 lead. Now 17 seconds, clock moving till the end of this first quarter. Nice job there by Neal hedging the screen and then getting back to Taylor. Not allowing that pick and roll to be executed. Looks like they're going to try to run the pick and roll again, but Tri-Valley did a nice job defensively, but Taylor got it down low and scored anyway right before the horn, and that's going to give Warren a 17-16 lead at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a quick break. You're watching and listening to Boys High School Regional Basketball on AVC Sports.
Save money and get peace of mind with secure file backups from AVC Tech. Lost or deleted files happen all the time, and it can be devastating to your business. AVC Tech backs up all your data from all your computers and stores it in the cloud securely. If you ever lose your data for any reason, we can restore all your files easily from backup. Right now, you can get 2 months of our cloud backup services free. There's no need for us to even come on site. We can set you up remotely and protect your files quickly and easily. Contact us today for more details and to get your first 2 months free. Call 740-432-5605 or visit avctechnicalservices.com.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WILE Cambridge.
Second quarter action ready to get underway here at the CONVO in Athens. The Warren Warriors currently have a 1-point lead over the Tri-Valley Scotties at the end of that first period, 17-16, as Trent Taylor scored his 9th point of the first quarter right there before the horn on They tried to run the pick and roll, and then Tri-Valley kind of let up defensively and let Taylor catch it deep, and he is able to score, as he's done quite well. He's a 6'7" senior. He's averaging almost 17 points a game for the season.
How about Tri-Valley? 4 of 5 from beyond the arc. That only one field goal was a 2.
And there's Hahn with the steal. Gets it over to Lyle. Lyle going to take a little Euro step and lay it up and in. Lyle's first 2-point of the game. He's got 8 points.
Warren turns it over 5 times already this game.
And that's one of those things. Tri-Valley just is so long, and then there's a pick and roll. They execute again to perfection. Eric Neal this time on the foul.
Warren is 8 of 13 from the field right now.
Foul charge to Noah Nichols, that's his first.
Or that foul on Nichols, sorry.
First of the period.
Taylor scores again.
Both teams with 5 rebounds so far in the game.
And his free throw no good, and Nichols fights for the rebound, and he saves it to his buddy Darden.
Great
nice
play by Nichols.
There. Athletic play. Man, he skied to stay up in the air long enough to throw it back in. Warren 19, Tri-Valley 18. Nichols with the basketball out front. Now over to Lyle. Lyle, 8 points so far in the game. Now to Nichols. There's Lyle. They left him open. 3-pointer, no good. Ball kept alive, though. Tri-Valley fighting for it, and there's going to be a foul. And I think that's either on Nichols or Neal.
Could have been either one.
And is he going to make up his mind? It's on Neal. That will be his second.
Eric Neal, his second, team second.
And LaMonica coming back into the game.
For Noah Nichols.
And he's going to come in for Nichols.
And then they're going to put a sub in for
Eric
Neal as well, as Crane comes into the game. LaMonica, first time out there, had a couple turnovers and a foul. He needs to pick up his game a little bit there, maybe a little rest on the bench and readjust here. Nice screen-the-screener action there by Warren. Stadelman didn't like what he saw, though. You got Taylor still down there posting up. Stadelman gets all the way to the baseline. He kicks it into the corner. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound fought for and got by Warren. And I thought they were going to call traveling on Lapardis, but no such luck. Boy, and I thought Darden was out of bounds. LaMonica goes all the way to the rim, lays it up, no good. Eyes on the rim. He got to focus on that one. He got distracted by what he thought might have been contact. Didn't get it. Misses the layup. Warren with a 19-18 lead and the ball. I think they'd rather see Taylor out that far, and he tries to power his way through the defense and just loses it. I think he was trying to shoot it. Maybe thought he was going to get a foul, Mike.
So am I calling that a shot attempt or a turnover?
I'm saying that's a turnover.
I think so,
It's
too.
more of a turnover. Taylor, though, off to a really nice start, as he's got 11 points in the game. And his team leads 19-18 here, 6:09 to go in the second quarter. Lyle brings the ball into the offensive end. Hands it to Hahn, and they trap him on the sideline, and he turns it over. Nice job there by Warren, using the sideline as an extra defender, and they trap Hahn and force a turnover.
We thought this would be an interesting game. I could see this being back and forth all night.
Yeah, it very well could be. I don't think anybody can run away and hide from the other team right now. Stadelman going to bring it up. And he gets a little space, penetrates into the lane. Now he has to pick it up and almost turns it over. Now he turns and he's going to lose it this time. Well, he didn't. They do manage to get it in deep, and it's blocked from behind, and they're going to call a foul on Nichols.
And the Tri-Valley crowd does not agree with that call.
This is games being officiated a little differently than the first game.
We had 4 fouls in the entire first half of that first game.
Number 12. Noah Nichols, his second, third team foul.
Tri-Valley starting to get themselves in a little bit of foul trouble.
Yes, they are. Lapardis going to go to the free throw line, and he gets a roll. And
Devin Crane returns.
whatever else you want to call that.
For Hayden Wells.
It's kind of awkward looking shot, but he got that one to work.
Tri-Valley attempting their 7th free throw here.
Lapardis shoots.
Warren.
He shoots 40% from the line. Crane loses it, and he saves it right to the wrong team. Nice bounce pass in deep, and they're going to lay it up and in. And I think that was Lapardis.
That's one if you're going to throw it as far as you can to your end of the court.
Yeah, usually you tell kids not to save the ball underneath the other team's bucket, and if you're going to, at least throw it deep. Darden going to take a look at a three, and he's got it. Nobody got to him. That's Terrell Darden. I think it's his first shot attempt of the game, and he gets it to go.
And that's a big answer there from Tri-Valley because Warren took a 4-point lead, which is the biggest by either team.
And Darden got space. Nobody came out on him, and he's going to take that shot and hit it. Most of the time, Terrell Darden on the season averaging 40% from the three-point line. So when you're unguarded, though, that makes that percentage go up.
You know, Dave, and the college three-point line is out here.
Right.
And a lot of three-pointers we've seen tonight are beyond that college three-point arc.
Right. Stadelman, he just brings it up, and he's going to dribble past everybody. That's a charge.
Yes, sir.
Nice job there by LaMonica.
Wow.
LaMonica did a nice job getting himself into possession. Stadelman a little bit out of control. He did a nice job breaking all the pressure, but that's when you got to pull up and shoot that little jumper.
Right, just pull it up, don't lean into the guy. That's 8 turnovers for Warren already.
Which is offsetting the fact that they're shooting the ball so well from the floor.
Yes, they are shooting the ball really, really well. 64% to be exact.
Lyle brings it up. He gets it over to Darden. Darden now in the middle of the floor. A lot of movement from Tri-Valley. Darden loses it, but regains it, gets it to Crane. Crane, nice pass to LaMonica. Well, that's Hahn, Hahn. Hahn lays it up. He's got 7 points now as he powered that one up through contact. And now Tri-Valley back ahead by 1, 23-22. Stadelman, three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound off, and Warren comes up with it. And there's a nice bounce pass down low. Too many shot fakes, though. Too many people around. And there's Taylor right there with nice hands, and he takes the ball away from LaMonica. Taylor the steal and the layup, and he gives his team a 1-point lead. It's 24-23.
Warren is pesky, and they are really, they sneak up on you in the back court.
Lyle crosses back to his left hand, and he's a lefty. If he gets some space, and he dumps it on the nice pick and roll, and that's LaMonica staying after it, goes up and gets the shot and puts it back in. LaMonica missed the initial one, but he got the second one. And Warren's going to call a timeout. They want to have a conversation here as Tri-Valley now is taking a 1-point lead at 25-24, 3:47 to go here in the second quarter. As you said, Mike, neither team is going to run away and hide in this one.
No, this thing's back and forth, and this is what we thought in the pregame. I mean, I never saw a clear-cut favorite in this game. Both teams, as you can tell, well coached offensively and defensively. Right now, Warren, though, has a little bit more turnovers at 8. Tri-Valley just with 5 turnovers and 58% shooting for Warren right now, 52% for Tri-Valley. And Tri-Valley's really shooting it well behind the arc. 71% and just 16% for Warren behind the three-point arc.
And we said, you know, the teams are shooting it pretty well because they're getting a lot of really good looks. Both teams executing some things. Taylor's doing a nice job inside for Warren. Tri-Valley got to find a way to do a better job on him as he has had a heyday on the inside. Taylor already with 13 points in this game, and he's got 3 rebounds to go with it.
6'7".
Tri-Valley now they switch. Hahn now on to Stadelman. Stadelman, crossover dribble, he gets into the lane, he dumps it down low, and that's not a good spot to pick up the basketball, and that's going to be 3 seconds.
Wow.
And there is a call you never see made.
Well, there was a fight for the ball, which could have been a foul. Then you could have had a jump ball, and the official says, you know what, let's just call 3 seconds.
Let's just call 3 seconds because I haven't called that one in 3 months.
He hasn't called that since the 3rd grade boys game.
Now, mind you, we've got a lot of friends here tonight that are officials, and we talked to them tonight. So we do like to give them a little grief there because that's a call. You could watch 1,000 games.
And only 1 foot was in the lane. The other foot was out.
And you might see that called once or twice.
3 seconds, especially in a regional semifinal.
Yes, it's just a call you don't see very often. Lyle now on the offensive end. They're trying to get it to Darden. He was posted up at LaMonica, and somehow Darden finds the basketball, lays it in, and gets fouled from behind by Lapardis.
They drew that up, Dave.
I'm sure that's how they drew that one up.
That ball bounced off of 5 different people and somehow ended up in Darden's hands, and he's going to get the and one.
Darden now with 5 points, a chance to get his 6th, as he's going to go to the line, a 85% free throw shooter on the season.
Tri-Valley's first free throws of the night.
First free throw of the night from Tri-Valley. They have a 27-24 lead, 3:18 to go in the second quarter. Darden dribbles it, eyes the rim, rotation, splash. You expect an 85% free throw shooter to look like that at the free throw line, and he did.
I believe we had a Warren player slip.
Yeah, so they're going to come out and get one of those young men with the towels or wipe it up. The official is Johnny on the spot there, pointing out where he thinks there's some water that might cause some slippage on the floor.
And we got a 6-year-old out there cleaning it up.
Doing a fine job here. Looks like he might be sitting there with his dad.
I believe that's the guy that showed me to my spot when I walked in the pass gate. He's working hard tonight.
I think you're right. That was the guy at the pass gate, definitely. Fine folks here at OU. They really know what they're doing in hosting these games. I mean, they host district games, they host regional games. It's a very well-oiled machine, and we have a fantastic spot to broadcast here on Press Row at the CONVO. 28-24 now. Pull-up jumper from Stadelman, and he finally connects. That's his first bucket of the game. Stadelman averaging 19 a game, then that's his first bucket. And he gets it to go here, and it's 28-26. Darden now gets it back to Nichols. Nichols fumbles it to Hahn. Hahn three-pointer on the way, no good. And rebound off to Warren. Here comes Stadelman, who just scored his first bucket of the game. And he tries to shake and bake on Lyle, and Lyle does a really nice job against him. Almost forces a turnover. There goes Taylor. That's a block.
Yes, it is.
And that's going to be on LaMonica. That's a good call.
LaMonica just slid in there way too late.
Yep,
and,
he didn't have position at all. So that's a block on LaMonica. That's his second foul. As somebody comes in off the bench anyway, I think Coach McLaughlin's going to leave him in there right now with a couple of fouls.
That's 4 fouls in the quarter for Tri-Valley.
Taylor back at the free throw line, and he is not really a very good free throw shooter at 63% for the season.
Just 3 of 8 for Warren right now at the line.
Boy, you talk about what could be the difference in the game as we go on here. Warren's got to find a way to connect from this 15-foot unguarded shot. Taylor's second free throw, and he gets that one to go. 28-27, Tri-Valley by 1. Lyle with the ball, 2:32 to go in the second quarter. Lyle between the legs, now spins. Stadelman a lot quicker, staying in front of Lyle. And boy, there's almost another turnover. They get it into Crane. Crane spins, bank shot, no good. Rebound off, Crane fights for it, he's got it. Takes a dribble, little runner, short again. Crane fights for it, and Warren comes up with a rebound. Here comes Seeley down the left side. Hands it to Stadelman. Stadelman trying to get some momentum and get to the bucket. He's cut off. Seeley. They're looking inside again. They're trying to get it to Taylor. He's got a little baseline jumper, and it's no good. Nice box out there by LaMonica. He's got the rebound, and he's on the run for Tri-Valley. Back to Lyle. Over to Darden. Darden penetrates. Spin dribble. Tries to get rid of it. It's knocked away. Turnover. Here comes Warren. Seeley with the basketball. Surveys the situation. Gets it back to Stadelman. Stadelman guarded by Darden. Stadelman thought about the three. Much taller Darden right there with him. Stadelman runner up good. His second bucket of the quarter. And now Warren has a 1-point lead with 1.5 minutes to go in the quarter.
Stadelman is as good as advertised.
He is a good player, quick with the ball. Made a smart play there. Got around Darden and then got some space to get that little runner off. Lyle penetrates all the way. He's left-handed.
They gonna call this a 2-shot foul?
I think they're going to say that's in the act.
Yes, they are.
That foul was on Wells. And Lyle is going to be the recipient of a couple of free throws. Lyle, a 74% free throw shooter on the season. And the first one in and out.
You know, Lyle's got one of the best football arms around the area, if not the state. Throws it right-handed. Now he's shooting left-handed. It's amazing.
Isn't it?
Very interesting.
Max dribbles it one time, looks at the rim, lets it fly. Second one's good. We've got a tie game. 29 all, 1:09 to play in the second quarter. This game far from being over. Lots of things going to happen in this one before it's over. Taylor with the basketball out top. I'm sure they would rather have him out there than down with his back to the basket. A little bit of a delay game, back screen. Try to get somebody loose on that back screen, especially if I'm back screening for Taylor. Now Stadelman's got it. Lyle trying to stay in front of him.
Possession arrow goes to Tri-Valley.
Back to Stadelman. They're going to look like they're trying to hold it for the last shot of the quarter. Taylor gets loose, lays it up, and it's good. Taylor went to the bucket. Tri-Valley didn't send enough help. He caught it, laid it up and in. Crane is shoved out of bounds, and that's going to be, now they're saying a timeout was called before the foul.
Before the tackle.
Boy, Coach McLaughlin, I think you'd like to have that one back.
I do too, because
well, it would have been the fourth foul. It would have been free throws.
It kind of reminded you of a replay situation where did the receiver in the NFL get 2 feet in and then get blasted by the defensive back, because that's what happened. But as he was falling out of bounds, I guess he signaled for timeout.
The coach did. They gave it to McLaughlin in the backcourt.
Well, you know what?
Play. It was behind the play.
Think about this, though. This is 22 seconds. Let's say Tri-Valley goes for one shot here. They're going to get the ball to start the second half as well, so it's kind of a 2-for-1 possession.
Right, it is. So Warren with a 31-29 lead. 22 seconds to play here in this first half. I think a 4-point lead might have been the biggest of the half.
That's it. Warren had a 4-point lead. That's as much as it got extended.
Tri-Valley trying to cut into a 2-point deficit here with 22 seconds to go in the quarter. They get it to Hahn, back to Lyle. They want Darden to come and get it, and he does. 16 seconds to Lyle. Lyle trying to create a little space, back to Darden. Being guarded by Seeley, 9 seconds. Darden's gonna have to go, 7 seconds. 5, Darden, crossover dribble into the lane, he lost it. Picked it back up, tried to shoot it, Lyle's got it, throws it up. No good at the end of the quarter. And that will end our first half. Warriors with a 31-29 lead over Tri-Valley here at the half. Lots more action to come in this one. I think we've got a lot more that's going to take place in this one before there's a winner. You are watching and listening to high school basketball regional action on AVC Sports.
Custom Vehicles of Zanesville is the local spot for all car, truck, marine, and RV accessories. From remote starts, heated seats, stereo equipment, lift kits, WeatherTech products, tonneau covers, toolboxes, strobe lights, Rhino lightings, Z-Bart rust proofing, and undercoating. If it can be found online, they can get it. Stop by their showroom today and see how they can use their expertise to enhance your vehicle. Your local real truck preferred dealer, Custom Vehicles of Zanesville, 3619 Old Falls Road, CustomVehiclesZAN.com. Rev up your drive with the ultimate combination of style and performance. Introducing the Ford Edge, now available at Doane Ford. With only low miles on the odometer, this powerhouse comes equipped with a 2.0 EcoBoost engine and 8-speed auto transmission. Experience luxury at every turn with heated front seats, a heated steering wheel, a wireless charging pad, and a panoramic Vista sunroof. Stay confidently in control with Ford Copilot 360 Assist and voice-activated navigation. All this and more for one low price. Visit them online at DoaneFord.com.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the OHSAA and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hi, this is JP from Patriot Stainless and Welding here in Zanesville. You've all seen our facility at North Point, but did you know that we offer laser cutting, CNC machining, precise bending, industrial painting and refinishing, as well as mechanical and repair services? We also do millwright services, crane, and rigging. So give us a call, do business locally, and you won't be sorry. High-end services available right here locally at Patriot Stainless and Welding in Zanesville.
Now located at 16050 McConnellsville Road in Caldwell, Ohio, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a mutual insurance company established in 1896 for the purpose of providing insurance coverage to rural Ohio. They offer a product to meet your insurance need, whether it's for a farm, rental dwelling, home in town, secondary or seasonal dwelling, churches, or mobile home. They partner with Grinnell Mutual Insurance Company from Iowa to offer liability coverage to package with their Patrons Buckeye Mutual policy. Call today, 740-305-5121, and follow them on Facebook at Patrons Buckeye. Shriver's Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Ohio high school basketball, wishing all area athletes, coaches, and parents a healthy and successful postseason. When you play, play with heart. Local and independent since 1979, Shriver's Pharmacy, because we care.
How can you select from insurance companies offering you lizards or ducks? When it comes to protection for your home and auto, you want a company that provides quality insurance products and personalized, fair, friendly claims service. WB Green Insurance represents Westfield Insurance. Their reputation is based on sharing knowledge and building trust. Westfield has been around the neighborhood over 150 years. WB Green Insurance welcomes the opportunity to quote your home, car, and business insurance. Don't be fooled by lizards and ducks. Call 439-1329.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
You're watching high school basketball on AVC Sports. For all things basketball and to view our upcoming game schedule, visit yourradioplace.com.
Dave Hilliard back here at the Convocation Center at Athens, campus of Ohio University, as the Tri-Valley Scotties trail the Warren Warriors at halftime, 31-29 in this regional semifinal. The winner will take on the Maysville Panthers Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock with a trip to UD Arena on the line, as the Panthers somehow won the first game here tonight, 50-49 over Bishop Hartley. Last second shot there from Alex Bob, banked in at the horn for the Panthers to advance. In this game, been tight the whole way. Both teams shot it very well when they weren't turning it over, Mike.
Yeah, 9 turnovers for Warren and just six though for Tri-Valley. But Warren shot really well inside the arc. They were 62% from the field, and Tri-Valley shot it really well from beyond the arc. They shot it at 55% from beyond the arc. 3-point shot keeping Tri-Valley in this right now. They shot 45% field goal rebounds. Tri-Valley got out rebounded 12-11, pretty even. Warren had 4 rebounds on the offensive end. Tri-Valley had 3 offensive rebounds. Free throws, Tri-Valley 2 of 3, and Warren 4 of 9.
All right, the scoring breakdown here too. Max Lyle for Tri-Valley, he leads the Scotties with 9. Terrell Darden has 6, Eric Neal with 5, Keaton Hahn with 7 points, Ryan LaMonica with 2, and that's a total of 29 for the Scotties. For Warren, they've done a pretty good job against Stadelman. He's only got 4 points right now, but Taylor is the one that's been the thorn in the side of the Scotties. He's got 16. Lapardis has 5, Cressy with 3, and Seeley with a 3-pointer for 3 points. That's a total of 31 for the Warren Warriors. In this second half, what it looks like here, Tri-Valley, they've got to find a way to do a better job on the pick and roll when Taylor is involved, because he is getting constantly easy looks at the bucket and he is converting them. So
yes, it's almost like Coach Maddox knows he's a great screener, and then he's also a great, roller. A lot of times screeners are the most dangerous offensive guys on the court. If you ever watched the Bobby Knight team play, you knew that if you set a great screen, you were probably going to be rewarded with a close shot.
So they've got to figure out a way to better defend the pick and roll because they haven't done a very good job at it. They haven't got much help on that roll, and I think they need to get away from the three-point shooters a little bit more because Warren's not hurting them from the three-point line, so they can create more help on that pick and roll situation.
Just back up a little bit and help your fellow teammates.
And if you're Warren too, you want to figure out a way to get Stadelman and more involved. He's got 4 points right now, but he's averaging almost 19 a game. So he's got to find a way to get some more production for them to be successful as well.
Tri-Valley's doing a good job using multiple guys on Stadelman.
And I think, too, what's something else at Tri-Valley, I think because of foul situation, they really only had what I would consider their best lineup out there for about 3 or 4 minutes. And other than that, it was basically a rotation of subs in the game. So I think, because of the foul situation.
Nichols and Neal, right? Both the two, yeah.
So now you're looking at, all right, can we get back to our regular rotation here in the start of the second half? And you don't want either one of those guys getting an early foul here in the second half.
No, you do not. Once again, called a lot tighter than the first game we saw.
Yes.
Not that it's a bad thing, but I think it's been a well-officiated first half, but Neal and Nichols, and Neal kind of a glue guy, and Nichols are outstanding on both ends of the court. Those are two key players for the Scotties.
Again, our sponsors for tonight's broadcast, Doan Ford, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Custom Vehicles of Zanesville, Patriot Stainless and Welding, WB Green Insurance, West 40 Auto Sales, and Shriver's Pharmacy, all fine sponsors of tonight's regional semifinal basketball game here at the Convo in OU. Brett Klein has told me we will be back with video cameras in hand Saturday afternoon. But I think we've ruled Mike Snively out of the game because
I have sixth grade basketball on Saturday.
Sixth grade basketball. Mike Snively is committed to a little sixth grade hoops himself. So it'll be myself and someone else here in the regional final on Saturday.
Well, it won't be Major coming down to keep any stats because he'll be.
Major's not going to be doing any stats
on Saturday. I'll be his biggest fan on Saturday.
Well, this third quarter ready to get underway, and as Mike pointed out, Tri-Valley is going to have the first possession. They had the last possession of the second quarter and are going to get the first possession here to start off this third quarter, and it's been tightly contested the entire way. As we said, we like Warren, we like what they've been doing offensively. They've got some nice sets they run, and they get the ball in deep to Taylor, and he takes advantage of that.
Hey, I want to mention, too, if you look around, Dave, I mean, there's a pretty nice crowd here at 840 tonight in the Convo.
Nice crowd here on both sides. Good crowd. A lot of people stuck around from that first game, too, at least to watch the first half. They just ran Nichols off an elevator screen, and then they handed it to Lyle. Now they get Neal down low, turns up and in. Nice set play, and I tell you, Coach McLaughlin does such a nice job out of timeouts and halftime situations of getting a set play together that's efficient, and they scored
That
on
may
it.
have been what they started the game with.
Could have been. Could have been. You make it look like you want somebody off that elevator screen, and that's really not what you're looking for. That's Neal, does a really nice job denying the basketball, gets out, gets a steal. There's a turnover. Now Tri-Valley a chance to get back in front in this one as it's tied at 31. Neal feeling it after that first bucket. Back to Lyle, he fumbles, but he's going to shoot a three from deep behind the three-point line from the college floor, and he gives Tri-Valley a 34-31 lead.
Lyle with 12 on the night.
Stadelman, stop, spin, fades, got it. Nice move by Stadelman.
Lyle did all he could.
He did a nice job. I think he forced Stadelman into a tougher shot than he wanted, but Stadelman with a nice job. Now Lyle crosses him over, kicks it to Neal. Neal says, give me three. No good. Rebound to Darden. Darden up good, though. Nice offensive board and putback by Terrell Darden. And it's 36-33.
3 of 4 Tri-Valley starts this first minute and a half of the third quarter from the field.
Well, when you get them that deep, you better make them, and they did here. Stadelman, and he's going to get loose on that pick and roll, gets it to Taylor. Taylor, little runner in the lane, but he gets his offensive rebound off the miss, and he lays it up and in. They did a good job contesting that first shot, but then Taylor was aggressive, got that rebound and put it right back up and in. He's got 18. It's 36-35 Tri-Valley.
Taylor's 6'7", and he can move.
Lyle, he double dribbled. Yep, he was going to give it to Hahn, but Hahn wasn't open, and then he put both hands on it and dribbled it again.
Happened right in front of us and right in front of the official.
And that's usually a bad thing when it's right in front of the official.
Yeah, they'll get you every time.
He got that one. That was an easy call to make. Now Warren down one and a chance to retake the lead in this back and forth seesaw basketball game we've got going on here at the Convo. Stadelman. Nice job there by Nichols, hedging on that screen, giving some help. Now Taylor's got it out there. Boy, that was lucky that wasn't stolen. It was into a crowd, and now they get it down deep. Nice job there by Neal. And that's going to be a foul and a lay-in. That's going to be a foul on Hahn, I believe. And they're calling that on Neal.
Neal's third.
And that's Neal's third foul.
Neal blocked the first shot.
Yes, he did. Did a nice job, but nice way to stay after it there by Lapardis. He's got 7 now. And a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. His team with a 1-point lead. And the lefty free throw is good.
So 50% at the line for Warren, 5 of 10.
Lapardis now gives his team a 38-36 lead. Lyle, nice little stop and go, then a crossover move. And he tries to flip it to somebody, but nobody there. It's taken away. Nice job there. Nice hustle.
Wow.
Noah Nichols comes from nowhere and hammers it off the backboard. Nice spin move by Darden, and he lays it up and in. And there is defense turning into offense. Boy, Noah Nichols just coming after that from behind and getting a nice block. And it creates 2 points and a tie game now.
That's a 4-point play right there by Tri-Valley.
It is. Stadelman, boy, what a nice job defensively there. Darden stays in front of Stadelman and gets a 5-second call.
Did they call 5 on that?
Yes, they did.
Usually you don't see a 5-second call down that far inside the three-point line.
38 apiece, 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Warren going to pressure him.
Lyle having a conversation with the official. Throws it into Darden.
Lyle's limping.
He's had some ankle problems this year. He's got a sleeve on the knee as well. Darden coming off of a screen. Now a ball screen for him from Crane. Crane gets it down low, and that's blocked. Taylor sends that one into the seats.
Literally. He at least sent it into the garage door there underneath the basket.
Into the garage door, exactly. It's going to be Tri-Valley basketball. 38 apiece, 4:44 to go in the third period. Lyle set to inbound it, throws it right to Darden. Darden almost lost it, but gets it to Nichols. Nichols, spin move, up and under, no good. Boy, nice effort by Nichols, and there is a frustration foul.
Yes, not a good foul.
On Noah Nichols. You can't miss the shot and then compound it by being over-aggressive on the rebound, which is what he did.
It was a nice move, but defended well by Warren. Shot did not go, and you can't get that, especially 92 feet from the other basket.
Nichols, 3 fouls, and he has not scored. Been a tough night for him offensively. Put a nice move there together, but couldn't get it to go, and then fouled a little bit out of frustration. Nice job there by Hahn defensively against Seeley. Taylor spins against Crane. Up, no good. Rebound to Tri-Valley. One of the few times they've got Taylor in a slot where he really couldn't score with it. Darden trying to get the shot up, and
that's
somehow
a tough shot.
From behind the buck, he gets it up and in. He's got 6 in the quarter, 12 for the game, and gives Tri-Valley a 40-38 lead.
Those long arms really helped there, getting from out behind the basket.
Stadelman now being guarded by Darden, and there's a steal from Lyle, and he's fouled. Lyle just throws it up, and it went in.
But the official's going to call it on the floor.
And rightly so. That was a good call, but man, he just threw it, and it went in.
Off the side of the backboard, off the front of the rim, and goes in. And Lyle, like we think, he's probably playing a little hurt with that ankle.
Right, he was a little ginger that last time, but looked like he was going full go that time. Darden going to line up on the block opposite the basketball. Crane right in front of it. And they get it into Crane. Lyle Now over, and there's going to be a turnover. LaMonica pass deflected and taken by Warren. It's 40-38 Tri-Valley. Stadelman, he lobs it in. Nice help this time, and that's going to be a foul. They're going to call that on Hahn, I believe.
Yeah. No.
Foul charge number 23, Ryan
LaMonica called
Okay,
with the
that's
foul.
his third. I thought that was on Hahn.
Hahn came across on the backside, help, did a nice job. I thought he slapped him across the wrist.
How is that a shooting foul?
Great question.
That is not a shooting foul. I'm not sure why he's
Wow.
getting 2 free throws, but he's going to take advantage. Makes the first one.
I thought the foul occurred on the pass.
It came on the passes. That's when they blew the whistle.
Wow. And Tom McLaughlin, I don't think he asked the question.
Taylor's second free throw, and it's good. And it's 40 apiece. Kaufman into the game now for Tri-Valley. He brings it up the floor. Hahn lost it. It's tipped away again. Now Kaufman's got it. Back to Hahn. Hahn loses it this time. Stadelman, that was a turnover waiting to happen.
Yes, it was.
Stadelman takes it all the way and lays it in. Warren back in the lead now, 42-40, as we continue this back and forth basketball game. And there's Kaufman ready to turn it over as he tried to go between the legs.
Timeout.
And I think Coach McLaughlin has seen enough
Yeah.
of Kaufman. Kaufman struggling with the basketball. He just turned it over, was going to turn it over again, and Coach McLaughlin got a timeout called.
Just a rough 2 possessions for the last 2 possessions for the Scotties, and Coach McLaughlin said, we got to regroup here, boys.
Probably a good timeout right there as it's 42-40 Warren. 3:01 to play in the third quarter. Just not as much electricity in the air as there was in the first game.
No, but nonetheless, this has been a really good game.
It's been
back
a very
and forth.
good game. It's been back and forth.
Warren's biggest lead's been 4. Tri-Valley's biggest lead's been 3.
It's 42-40. You expect it to be pretty tightly contested when you've got 2 teams that have won 22 games apiece.
Exactly. And 2 teams that basically are coached about the same. No contrasting styles here, both in-your-face defense, both teams with long-arm defenders.
They're going to call a foul that time. Inbounded to Darden. He gets it over to Kaufman. But the foul on Kaufman, lots of contact.
Chase Lapartis is the foul. That's his second.
Got Lapartis on his second foul.
Lapartis' second foul. Warriors' second foul here in the third quarter. Lyle set to inbound it. Neal just checked back into the game. And they're going to call a foul.
Eric Neal took a shot in the teeth from his own teammate.
But then they called a foul on Warren. That was on Taylor.
Taylor with the foul.
Official's going to talk with Neal. He did. He went across and was getting screened for and ran into a teammate's
he ran into
shoulder.
his own man,
Yeah.
Tri-Valley changing up their out-of-bounds set here. Neal going to try to set a screen for Darden. And they inbound it. Kaufman goes up and gets it to Hahn. 3-pointer from beyond the college line. No good, and they're going to have a run out. And Taylor, all by his lonesome, goes up, and he lays it up and in with contact. Nice play by Trent Taylor as he lays it up and in, and he is fouled on the way up by Hahn. I think Hahn felt like he was fouling him hard enough where he wasn't going to get the shot up, but Taylor just fought through the contact and laid it in.
Well, another thing, too, I think Taylor was thinking dunk the whole way, and at the last minute changed his mind and went up strong for the layup.
Taylor now with the free throw. And he gets that shooter's touch, and it's good. He's got 23 now for Warren.
Largest lead by any team, 5 now by Warren.
Up in a hurry for Tri-Valley. Neal spins behind the backboard. Shots up, no good. Rebound, no, goes to Hahn. He gets it to Darden. Darden loses control, and they're going to throw it ahead to Stadelman, and he's going to lay it up and in. Stadelman with the layup. Now there's a 47-40 lead. 2:25 to go in the third quarter. Tri-Valley turning the basketball over right now, leading to some easy buckets for Warren.
Tri-Valley had 6 in the first half. Now they have 5 already in the third quarter.
Neal going to try a 3 from deep. It's no good. They try to keep the rebound alive, and it goes off of Nichols as he tried to save it as Cressy was trying to box him out. Lots of contact on the floor, but ball off Nichols, out of bounds. Warren with the ball, a 7-point lead with 2:07 to go in the third period.
Tri-Valley's just hit a rut offensively right now.
Here come the Warriors now. Darden guarding the basketball. Taylor's got the basketball in the middle of the floor.
Little triangle delay
Preston.
action.
They're going to maybe run some clock here with a 7-point lead. Now Cressy's got it. Darden guarding, and well, that's what you don't want to do is leave your feet. Stadelman, though, got away with it. Cressy touches it, now back to Taylor out top. Being guarded by Neal. Darden trying to disrupt the offense. He gets beat. They dump it in low. Nice play there. They get it to Lapardis, and he lays it up and in. It's 49-40 Warren, and there's a turnover on Tri-Valley in the backcourt.
And that's 6 turnovers, crucial turnovers in the third quarter. Warren with a 9-point lead, the biggest lead by far.
Lyle coming out of the game now. Here comes Crane. He's going to check in for Tri-Valley as well.
Devin Crane back on the floor.
He's going to come in for Nichols.
For Noah Nichols.
Hahn in the game. Crane, Lyle, LaMonica. Warren gets it in play. Cressy with the Seeley with the basketball. Stadelman had the basketball, and they're running a little triangle delay again. They set that back screen for Taylor. And they're going to get it deep. They get it in deep again, and that's going to be a foul, and Seeley's going to go to the line.
It's like that running football team that hits that deep pass every once in a while.
Crane gets his second foul.
14 and 15 attempts here from the free throw line for Warren.
And that first free throw off the back iron from Seeley.
Tri-Valley 2 of 3 from the line.
Seeley, a 67% free throw shooter. And the second shot is also no good. Nice box out there by Tri-Valley, and they get the rebound. Running up the right side of the floor, and there's going to be another turnover. LaMonica spun and turned the basketball over. Here comes Warren, and they might just hold it for one here with a 9-point lead. 46 seconds.
They'd be crazy getting out of that triangle delay. They've been getting really good shots
They're back to it right here.
And they'll have the ball to start the fourth quarter as well.
Yep, so they're going to get a 2-for-1 out of it here at the end of this. Darden now out front on Seeley. Stadelman with the basketball, being guarded by Hahn. Now on the right side, 17 seconds, clock running. They find Taylor down low, and he missed the layup.
Blew it.
And he fouled too.
Yeah, blew the layup.
Boy, they had what they wanted. Taylor missed the bunny and then fouled. And that's going to be the fourth foul.
Keep your eye on that play.
So Tri-Valley trailing by 9. They've got 12.7 seconds to make hay here in this third quarter.
Tri-Valley needs a shot to go in here big time.
They need to try to get into this one. Nichols has got it. Back to Lyle. 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Lyle across half court, going to get a screen from Neal. Nothing doing. Neal's going to have to shoot it now. Hahn, no shot. He traveled. 0.4 seconds, another turnover from Tri-Valley.
8 turnovers in this quarter, 14 for the game for Tri-Valley, who took good care of the ball in the first half.
LaMonica and Crane back in. For Neal and Nichols.
So they can technically get a shot off with 0.4 here, but they've got to go 3/4 court length of the court.
0.4 seconds. They throw it. Taylor turns and heaves it. It's no good at the horn. That's going to end the third quarter of play. The Warren Warriors with a 49-40 lead over the Tri-Valley Scotties. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. You're watching and listening to Boys High School Regional Tournament action on AVC Sports.
Custom Vehicles of Zanesville is the local spot for all car, truck, marine, and RV accessories. From remote starts, heated seats, stereo equipment, lift kits, WeatherTech products, tonneau covers, toolboxes, strobe lights, Rhino lightings, Z-Bart rust proofing, and undercoating. If it can be found online, they can get it. Stop by their showroom today and see how they can use their expertise to enhance your vehicle. Your local real truck preferred dealer. Custom Vehicles of Zanesville, 3619 Old Falls Road, CustomVehiclesZAN.com. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WILE Cambridge.
Ready for the fourth quarter to get underway here at the CONVO in Athens. Warren enjoying a 49-40 lead over Tri-Valley as we begin the fourth quarter of play. And it's going to be Warren basketball to start the quarter.
Did not take care of the basketball in that quarter, Tri-Valley. 8 turnovers. Warren shot 7 of 12 in that quarter. So Warren with a big third quarter.
Tri-Valley, they got their original starting lineup in the game. We'll see if it makes a difference here in this one. It's 49-40. Warren gets the first possession. They get it inside, and there's a shot fake, and he made a good decision getting it out of there. That was Cressy in a crowd, and they're back in that little triangle game they've been running. Stadelman, he looked at Taylor. Taylor on that roll to the bucket. Tri-Valley going to have to do a little something different out of this, maybe trap or...
Yeah, because I got a feeling Warren's going to do this the rest of the quarter if they allow it.
Stadelman gets all the way to the rim, lays it up, no good. Rebound, that's going to go off to Noah Nichols, and he's fouled. And boy, sometimes when you hold the ball like that, it backfires on you.
It can
takes
sometimes.
it takes all of the momentum away from you. You got to try to score again all of a sudden, and then you can't.
Well, one thing Tri-Valley hasn't got is in the third quarter was a good three-point look. So Warren really tightened up the defense outside the arc.
49-40 now. Tri-Valley with their first possession. There's Nichols off that elevator screen. And here comes that play. They try to get it back inside, and it almost turned over. They tried to run that play. They've run successfully out of the timeouts. Three-pointer on the way. It's blocked. And nice play by Taylor. He gets it ahead to Stadelman. He's going to lay it up and in. The block on defense leads to good offense as Taylor finds his man way ahead of the pack, and Stadelman lays it up and in. He's got 12 now for Warren.
Double-digit lead.
And he's going to be fouled. Cressy a little bit over-aggressive on that screen. And that's going to be the first foul on, or excuse me, the second team foul of the quarter. That's what you don't want to do if you're Warren, get a situation where you put Tri-Valley on the free throw line and let them come back in the game with the clock stopped.
Exactly.
Darden with the basketball out top. Tri-Valley needing something successful to happen on offense. Neal gets it to Nichols. Nichols faked it, gets it into the lane, and it's going to be another foul call, and that's a third foul now on Warren.
Third in about a minute 36 here, just off the clock in the fourth quarter.
And that was on Stadelman. And again, in high school basketball, you get to 5 fouls, you shoot 2 free throws the rest of the way. And boy, Tri-Valley close to getting that to happen here, and that's what we said you don't want to do if you're Warren, because you give them a chance to shoot free throws with the clock stopped.
Tri-Valley needs to stop the bleeding.
Trying to get something going here on offense. Good movement here. Darden almost lost it. He got bumped on the way to the rim. Gets his own rebound now, gets it out to Lyle. Lyle spins, taken by Stadelman. Stadelman's going to get all the way to the rim and lay it up. And he's fouled by Neal. Nice play by Stadelman.
How many times have we seen Stadelman do that in the second half?
Stadelman going right to the rim, and Neal fouls him. And that's Eric Neal's 4th foul. And that's going to be, I think, a timeout for Tri-Valley. And it's going to be a timeout, Tri-Valley. Full timeout. We'll take a break with it as well. You're watching and listening to Boys High School Regional Tournament action on AVC Sports.
Doan Ford is proud to introduce the ultimate adventure companion, the Bronco 4-door advanced 4x4 Badlands. With a powerful 2.3-liter EcoBoost engine and 7-speed manual transmission, conquer any terrain with confidence. Featuring a soft-top 4-inch lift and massive 35-inch tires. Adventure knows no bounds. Stay connected and in control with an 8-inch digital screen while enjoying added convenience with power-heated mirrors and auto high-beam headlamps. Plus equipped with a Smitty-built winch. Be prepared for any challenge. Don't miss out on this incredible deal. DoanFord.com.
You're watching high school basketball on ABC Sports. For all things basketball and to view our upcoming game schedule, visit yourradioplace.com.
Fourth quarter action, 5:56 to play in the game. Warren leads 53-40. Again, our sponsors for tonight's game, Doan Ford, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Custom Vehicles of Zanesville, Patriot Stainless and Welding, WB Green Insurance, West 40 Auto Sales, and Shriver's Pharmacy. All sponsors of tonight's broadcast, and we are at a make-or-break time for the Tri-Valley Scotties in this game.
Tri-Valley's got to try to do something. They're turning it over at will right now, and they've missed their last 5 shots. They haven't even really got a good look at the basket here to start the fourth quarter.
Stadelman with a chance here to extend the lead to 14 with this free throw at the end of this three-point play where he was fouled by Neal as he went to the bucket. Stadelman, 59% shooter from the free throw line, and he shoots it and he gets it to go.
Looked like an 89% free throw shooter.
54-40 now. Tri-Valley's got to make hay in a hurry if they want to get back in this one. 5:50 to play, 54-50. Hahn gets it to Neal. Neal dribbles with his left hand. Backdoor cut to Lyle. It's knocked away and it off of Lyle and it goes out of bounds.
And another turnover. 10 in the second half. And we still have 5:42 left to play in the game.
Full court pressure now from Tri-Valley. Stadelman going to break that full court pressure with ease. Neal and Darden back. Now Taylor, and I'm going to see that triangle delay offense here. They're going to run again. And they are. They set up in this triangle. Stadelman with the basketball, Seeley out there, and Taylor. Taylor will set that back screen. Boy, how do you not call carrying on that?
He jumped over the guy, held on to the ball.
Jumped over it and held the ball and turned it. I mean, that is carrying. But now we're going to call a foul on the sideline. That's going to go on Darden.
Yep.
Terrell Darden charged with that foul. That's his second. The team second.
So, second team foul there for Tri-Valley.
5:11 to go. 54-40, Warren leads it. They get it into the backcourt to Stadelman. He's being guarded by Darden. Gets past Darden, but Nichols is right there to help. He's on Taylor. There's a steal. Hahn finally got out in the passing lane, and he goes and lays it up and in. Keaton Hahn gets an easy one for Tri-Valley. It's 54-42.
Just the fourth turnover in the second half for the Warriors.
And there's that pressure in the backcourt. Now they try to trap. They get it up to Taylor, though. Nice pass against the pressure. Taylor going to spin. He loses control of it. Ball fought for in the lane, and Eric Neal is going to get a tie-up.
Tri-Valley ball.
And it's Tri-Valley basketball. 54-42. 4:40 to go here in the period, and there's going to be a timeout this time from Warren, and it's a full timeout.
It's a full timeout.
We'll keep it right here in this fourth quarter action right now. 4:40 to play. It's 54-42. Warren, they just called the timeout. Mike, what do you think that coach is talking about in the huddle?
Well, he was on a roll there for a while. I thought Warren was playing just about as good as basketball as you can play there for about an 8-minute span. And
yes, agreed.
Coach Maddox, who I think is a perfectionist, as are most coaches, decided, hey, that we just had 2 bad possessions in a row. Let's not screw this up right now.
Well, he didn't want to see the lead that they built slip away here, and I think that was probably a really good timeout because you said a little sloppy the last couple of possessions. They had the tie-up. They had another one that was a steal for a layup the other direction. It's a 12-point game, and I know he's thinking, we don't want this to get into single digits because that's your goal if you're Tri-Valley.
Exactly.
Hey, we need to get this into single digits by the 4-minute mark.
And they've got.
And then we need to get it to 5.
Yeah, and you don't want to lose the momentum you have right now and give Tri-Valley, who's a team that can get hot at any time, give them any momentum whatsoever. Warren has 3 timeouts left. Tri-Valley has 2. So that lead did balloon up to 14. Tri-Valley's got the ball down 12.
There's 3 fouls on Warren here in the period, 2 on Tri-Valley. And I think Warren, it's like they're switching up defense a little bit here. They're going to deny Darden the basketball. Nichols gets it back to Lyle. It's still man-to-man. Just don't think they wanted Darden handling it right off the bat. Nichols on the left side to Hahn. Hahn, screen from Nichols. He rolled to the bucket. Now Neal's got it. Hahn going to shoot a 3 from the wing, and it's no good. Taylor's got it ahead to Stadelman. Stadelman back. He tries to Euro and flipped it back, and that's going to go off Tri-Valley. Flipped it back to Taylor. Taylor lost it, but it went off of Nichols' hand out of bounds.
A lot of bumps going on right there. No calls, though.
Ball underneath the Warren basket here. 4:13 to go. They're going to inbound it easily to Lapardis, who gets it back to Stadelman.
Officials want to have a timeout here.
He's pointing at
injury.
He's pointing at Seeley.
Seeley's either limping or he's got a shoe untied. I can't tell what's going on. Warren's going to use a timeout, though.
Did he have a shoe blowout?
Ah, there it is.
That's what it looks like, or I don't know.
And I would say, by the way he's running the locker room, he's one of their ball handlers that they need in the game.
Well, they called a full timeout. But again, 4 minutes, 8 seconds to go here in the basketball game. Warren leading this game 54-42. They have controlled it most of the second half. First half, back and forth contest. Both teams enjoyed leads at one point of that first half. Warren went to the locker room with a 31-29 lead, but third quarter dominated by Warren as they just forced Tri-Valley into turnover after turnover.
And Warren right now, I mean, the ball's been on Warren's side of the court. It's got to be 80% of the time in this.
It feels like
in this
yes.
second
yes,
half, yeah.
So they're getting to control what they want to do here. They've been using that little triangle delay offense, and then they shake somebody loose off of it. Taylor will set a back screen, or they'll screen for Taylor, and he'll go to the rim, and they get it to him. Lapardis has been a recipient of a pass in that screening situation as well. So Warren now trying to find a way to maybe run some more time here and keep control of the basketball game. Warren will inbound it right in front of their own bench. 4:08 to go, 54-42.
Tri-Valley's got to find a way to get back in this thing defensively without fouling. That's a tough task against a good ball handling
right
team.
Right inbounds to Stadelman. You're exactly right, Mike. It's going to be tough. And there is an unforced turnover as Taylor, incredulous. Yes, you threw it out of bounds, young man.
Threw it to nobody.
Threw it to nobody. That was definitely a turnover. Tri-Valley's got it now. Darden in the backcourt.
4 minutes here, halfway through this fourth quarter.
Darden all the way in. Now Neal penetrates, jump stop, little hook shot, no good. Rebound off. Taylor's got it for Warren. He gets it to Stadelman. Stadelman sees a gap. He's going to go all the way to the rim, lay it up against Neal, who has 4 fouls. Good move, but he missed it. They throw it up ahead to Lyle, and Lyle, it goes right through his hands. Lyle's usually better throwing the pass, not being the receiver.
Exactly, and that pass was just a little too hot, a little too high. And Dave, that's 20 turnovers for Tri-Valley. It's going to be hard to win a game turning it over 20 times.
In the regional semifinals,
yes.
You can't do that. Warren now, 54-42 lead, 3.5 minutes to go. Stadelman breaks the pressure, almost lost it, dumps it down low. Nice pass and lay-in for Cressy. Nice play by Stadelman as he drew the defense and dumped it down there to Cressy for the easy one. 56-42 now. Darden gets all the way to the rim and he's fouled. And I think, are they going to say that's during the shot? Yes. So Seeley with the foul. Fourth team foul on Warren in the quarter. Darden will go to the line to shoot a pair. He's got 12 for Tri-Valley. He and Lyle both with 12, leading Tri-Valley at the moment. Darden's free throw is up and good.
3 of 4 at the line for the Scotties overall tonight.
Darden going to get to shoot the second one now. 56-43, 3 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Darden eyes the second one. Free throws up and good. Gets them both. Tri-Valley with a trap in the backcourt. Stadelman, and it's going to be a timeout. Warren.
That's going to knock him down to 1 timeout now.
He didn't like seeing that trap in the backcourt. That's a 30-second timeout. 56-44 now, 3:11 to go. Tri-Valley 4 points now in the quarter. Darden 2 free throws right there. Stadelman, he's got 5 in the quarter, and he assisted on the other one to Cressy, who's got the other basket here for Warren. It's just now, if I'm Warren, you got to quit fouling. Quit fouling Tri-Valley.
Yeah, you're stopping the clock.
I think, play defense, obviously. You want to make Tri-Valley pass the ball, work for a shot. But when they shoot it, go rebound it, and then try to run some time and just be efficient on offense.
Tri-Valley's got to get some good shots up fast. And right now, Warren's not letting that happen.
No, Warren's doing a great job defensively here, not letting Tri-Valley get any easy looks. And Stadelman inbounds it, and they get it right back to him. He's going right up the middle of the floor, and he's going to be fouled by Lyle. Probably a good foul.
Because that's going to be a layup.
That was going to be a layup on the other end.
3rd team foul on Tri-Valley. 2 more and be the double bonus for Warren. Seeley's back in the game. He's hobbling. So I'm not. We had his shoe came off, and maybe he took his shoe off. But he is hobbling a little bit.
Maybe those are new kicks. Who knows? Seeley going to inbound it though. And he gets it to Taylor, and that's a nice play. Nichols stepped out of bounds.
I don't think Nichols heard the whistle.
I don't think he did either.
Nor did Taylor. They kept playing.
Warren still their basketball as Nichols way out of bounds there. Seeley going to inbound it again.
He was on the 2nd row of bricks.
Tri-Valley does a nice job. They got a steal. They did a nice job denying the inbounds there. Lyle tries to get it in to LaMonica, but it's knocked out of bounds and off of Warren, so Tri-Valley going to have it underneath the rim bucket. Tri-Valley cannot convert in the open floor. It gets knocked away every time, or they just not quick enough or good enough ball handlers. Warren's doing a really nice job defending them when they get it in there. Nichols has got it down low. Kicks it out to Hahn. Now to Lyle, who rockets one in there, and there's going to be a foul on Taylor from behind.
That's going to send him to the line, stopping the clock.
And Hahn is going to get to go to the free throw line and shoot a couple.
The Warren faithful do not like that call.
56-44, there's 2:52 to go.
Double bonus.
And an opportunity to cut the lead down here to double digits. LaMonica, free throw, no good.
Nothing going right for Tri-Valley in this second half.
Still gets the second one here. LaMonica trying to shake it off and get the second one to go. His team trails by 12. Second free throw, he dribbles it a couple times, looks at the rim, and the second one goes for him. 56-45. Tri-Valley back with the full court pressure, and Taylor gets deep, and he got away with the travel. He throws it all the way ahead, and he gets an easy lay-in to Lapardis. Taylor looked up floor, saw Lapardis with nobody there, and he just threw it. Lyle going to try a 3 from deep, and it's an air ball. Save, though. Oh, nice try by LaMonica. Almost pulled it off, but it's out of bounds. Neal going to check back in for Tri-Valley. Warren going to have a couple subs as well. Anthony going to check in, and so is Barry. They check in. Run a little 4 across here in their press breaker. Somebody's going to go deep, and it's Taylor. And they get it to Stadelman. Stadelman breaks the press. He gets it ahead to Taylor. Taylor going to dunk it, and he does. They beat the press. They get Taylor the dunk. 60-45, 2:21 to go. Darden, crossover dribble, gets all the way to the rim, lays it up and in. Darden now. He's got 15 or 16 now, excuse me, for Tri-Valley. Darden reaches in on Stadelman. Stadelman gets fouled, and that's going to be the 4th foul on Tri-Valley. 60-47.
Some crowd, members of the crowd starting to hit the exits.
2:05 to go. Warren by 13, and it's their basketball. They inbound it. They run a little give and go. Stadelman doesn't get it back, though. Knocked out of bounds by Nichols. Taylor with the basketball on that sideline, and Nichols knocked it away from him. And they're going to take it out right in front of their bench. Seeley will inbound it. I would assume if it comes in, they're probably going to foul if they don't get a steal. Stadelman goes all the way, lobs it up to Taylor. Taylor through contact, up and in. Taylor with another bucket.
What a combination those two are.
Taylor's got 27 now for Warren. Nichols tried to pull up, tries to dump it down low and turns it over as he tried to get it to Neal. Yet another turnover by Tri-Valley. Warren now with a 15-point lead, a minute and a half to go, and Stadelman's going to add to it. They are now up 64-47. Tri-Valley forced to call a full timeout, and we'll take one more break as you're watching and listening to Boys High School Regional Tournament action on AVC Sports.
Hi, this is JP from Patriot Stainless and Welding here in Zanesville. You've all seen our facility at North Point, but did you know that we offer laser cutting, CNC machining, precise bending, industrial painting and refinishing, as well as mechanical and repair services? We also do millwright services, crane, and rigging. So give us a call, do business locally, and you won't be sorry. High-end services available right here locally at Patriot Stainless and Welding in Zanesville.
Late stages of the 4th quarter here at the CONVO in this Division II regional semifinal. Warren enjoying themselves a 17-point lead at 64-47 with only a minute 33 left. Wholesale substitutions by the Scotties. They've got a lot of new faces out there. Trey Goins-Chandler into the game. Cam Carnes into the game. Cade Hindle into the basketball game as well, along with Daniel Huffman. Warren, basically the same 5 players they've had out there, still in the basketball game.
I don't think Coach Maddox saw that Coach McLaughlin did the wholesale subs.
Tri-Valley now. Goins-Chandler's got it, and there's another turnover. And that was a nice move to the rim, but fouled as Crane commits the foul on Seeley, as Seeley went to the rim hard. And he's going to get 2 free throws. Seeley missed his last 2 when he went to the line. 1:18 to go. Excuse me, this is Cressy.
5'10" junior.
And he missed the first one. And the only thing that I see as a weakness in Warren overall is their team free throw shooting.
Yeah, and when we go over the final stats here, you're going to notice it's right around maybe a hair over 50%.
Cressy's going to get his second free throw here. And that free throw up. High arcing shot, and he gets the second one to go.
So now Warren has subbed all 5 guys.
65-47, a minute 18 to go. And Tri-Valley tried to get a couple of buckets here at the end. Boy, Goins-Chandler, he lets it go from deep, and there's a nice try at the save. Nice hustle play there by Cade Hindle, but he can't save it back in play. Warren basketball now, minute 6 to go.
Dave, you're a young man. You're coming into the regional semifinals. You get a shot in the game.
You're taking it.
You're shooting it.
If nobody's going to guard me, I'm going to shoot it.
Get it up in the air, young man. Nice
pass inside. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound fought for and controlled by Warren. Spin move up, no good. Offensive tip, no good. Finally, rebound off to Tri-Valley. Nice pass ahead. Going to lay it up and misses it completely. That was Carnes. Nice pass from Hindle, but they couldn't get the layup. There you go, Mike. They're going to shoot it.
That's what I'm talking about.
And he lets that three-pointer go from deep, and it's rebound to Tri-Valley. 28 seconds. Nice pass ahead. An unselfish play there by Tri-Valley. Kendall gets the bucket to go, and it's 65-49.
Nice use of the left hand there by
Like
Kendall.
finishing with the left hand, the
Yes.
offhand. Warren Warriors going to win this semifinal. They advance to the regional final. They will take on Maysville Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock here at the CONVO. Warren wins this one 65-49. We'll be back after a quick commercial break to wrap things up from the CONVO. You're watching and listening to Boys High School Regional Tournament action on AVC Sports.
Now located at 16050 McConnellsville Road in Caldwell, Ohio, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a mutual insurance company established in 1896 for the purpose of providing insurance coverage to rural Ohio. They offer a product to meet your insurance need, whether it's for a farm, rental dwelling, home in town, secondary or seasonal dwelling, churches, or mobile home. They partner with Grinnell Mutual Insurance Company from Iowa to offer liability coverage to package with their Patrons Buckeye Mutual policy. Call today, 740-305-5121, and follow them on Facebook at Patrons Buckeye. Shriver's Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Ohio high school basketball, wishing all area athletes, coaches, and parents a healthy and successful postseason. When you play with heart. Local and independent since 1979, Shriver's Pharmacy, because we care.
In today's marketplace, you have many choices for insurance. WB Green Insurance, a representative of Westfield Insurance, is committed to providing you with excellent coverage for your home and auto at a fair and competitive price. Westfield has been in the neighborhood for over 150 years, providing peace of mind and quality insurance products through independent insurance professionals. Sharing knowledge, building trust is Westfield's pledge to their customers. Call WB Green Insurance today.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
Hi, I'm Mark Cuban, entrepreneur, businessman, and TV fan. People always come to me for investment advice. So here's a quick tip for you. Stop overpaying for cable and switch to Philo. What's Philo? It's the best way to watch more than 70 of your favorite channels and save big on your monthly bills. You can stream top channels like AMC, A&E, Discovery, Live, and On Demand. Philo's also got a library with thousands of hours of movies and shows just waiting for you. Plus, an unlimited DVR that lets you save all your favorites and rewatch them for up to 1 year. All of this for just $25 a month. You don't need me to tell you that this is a deal you need to make. Philo, now and forever.
Head on over to philo.tv. That's PHILO.tv. And start your 7-day free trial now.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WILE Cambridge.
Dave Hilliard back here at the CONVO with Mike Snively, wrapping up tonight's second regional semifinal basketball game as the Warren Warriors victorious over Tri-Valley 65-49. Close game at half, Mike. It was 31-29, but the Warriors completely dominated the play in the second half.
No doubt about that, Dave. It was just a fantastic effort by Warren. The stat that sticks out to me the most is Warren wins this game, and they make 1 3-pointer. They were 1 of 7. They did everything. They executed their offense perfectly, and in the second half, they just turned Tri-Valley over many times, and it just snowballed for Tri-Valley there in the second half.
Well, you wonder, I mean, you know, New Lex came within a shot of beating this team.
Right.
And, you know, that was, that to me, I mean, New Lex, Coach Jeremy Dewar, he did such a great job with his team because, you know, they didn't have many players coming back, but they had 2 that everybody knew about, and he did a really nice job coaching his team, and they were within a whisker of being here as well. I got the scoring breakdown, and I'll let you talk about the stats.
All righty.
For Tri-Valley, Max Lyle with 12, Cade Hindle with 2, Terrell Darden in his last high school game, he's got 16, Eric Neal with 7, Keaton Hahn with 9, and then Ryan LaMonica with 3. For the victorious Warren Warriors, Julian Stadelman, he had 17, Trent Taylor with 27 to lead Warren, Chase Lapardis with 12, Nick Cressy with 6, and Jacob Seeley with 3 for the victorious Warren Warriors. They advance to the regional championship game, and they will take on the Maysville Panthers at 4 o'clock on Saturday. Just an incredible basketball game that we saw in the first semifinal tonight. Maysville didn't take the lead till the very end on a 3-point shot from Alex Bob. And Mike, if you want to share some stats here that kind of tell the story of this one tonight, I'm interested to hear what the turnovers ended up.
Well, the turnovers, you know, Warren turned it over just as much as Tri-Valley. Warren turned it over 16 times, which you don't see a lot in the region. It was kind of an ugly game in that aspect.
Right.
Tri-Valley turns it over 22 times. Tri-Valley shot at 19 of 46. Warren was 28 of 47. Tri-Valley out-rebounded Warren 21-19. Tri-Valley had 6 offensive boards, and Warren had 7 offensive boards. Free throws, big part of the game, 10 of 18. Warren didn't shoot great free throws. They only made 10 of 18. Tri-Valley, 5 of 7. But I think the biggest stat of the game was how, you know, just make 1 3-point field goal. And Tri-Valley shot threes really, really well. They shot 6 of 17, but at one point they were 6 of 8. But Warren did a very good job in the second half of getting to Tri-Valley shooters, made them feel uncomfortable, and then they were fantastic in the second half offensively and defensively. So congratulations to Blaine Maddox and his team, and congratulations to Todd McLaughlin on another trip to the regionals, another great season for Todd McLaughlin. They're going to have some players back again next year.
District championship again for Tri-Valley, and they have a relatively young roster there. I mean, Terrell Darden is a senior. He's going to graduate, and he's going to go on and play at the next level, and I've got some ideas where I would like it to be. He played his last high school game tonight, but as you said, they've got a nice young core that'll be back, and you look for Tri-Valley to still be strong again next year. Turnovers for them tonight, and just offensively, they couldn't get much going tonight. And, you know, it's one of those, this was a team that played here last year and returned 4 players, but the one they were missing was the point guard. And I think that's been the one thing that's kind of been their Achilles heel the whole season, has been just the point guard play.
Correct, and they really did struggle handling the ball at times tonight. It was point guard by committee a lot tonight, and Warren, who we saw had a fantastic point guard with Julian Stadelman.
Yes.
He was just electric, and he and Trent Taylor make a really good 1-2 punch, and that's going to be a really good game Saturday.
Well, we'll see how that progresses on Saturday. Regional championship here is going to be Warren versus Maysville. And again, we have certainly enjoyed the fine folks here at Athens. They treat you well. They set you up here in a nice spot. We appreciate Brett, our man Andrew tonight, our statistician Major tonight as a big help tonight as he jumped in on the action. Mike, always love working with you, and we made it through 2 games tonight.
Yes, we did. My first doubleheader I've done in 16 years. I figured it out.
You figured that one out. Well, I'll be back. Mike's going to go watch some 6th grade basketball Saturday. I'll be back for that regional final game we'll see who's going to be with me. I got a couple people in the bullpen I might call in here tonight, Brett, so we'll see what's going on. But we appreciate everyone to listen on the radio, or you turned in now. The live stream is available on YouTube, so if you want to go watch it, you can go to our YouTube channel, YRPtv. The video from the game will be posted now, so you can see it. And we thank you and appreciate you, again, patronizing our sponsors that we talked about all night tonight. And again, we appreciate everyone that listened or you're going to watch the game on video. For Mike Snively, I'm Dave Hilliard. You've been watching Boys Regional Division II Tournament action on AVC Sports.
This has been a presentation of AVC Sports.